Sunday will mark 1 year of legal sports betting in Ohio.
And the Buckeye State is already cashing in. WLWT News 5's Daisy Kershaw joins us now with a look at the numbers we're seeing and the impact it's having statewide as well, Daisy.
Yeah, Ashley, Chris, according to data from website Play Ohio, sports betting has generated nearly $700 million in taxable revenue so far this year, with more than $5 billion total in bets placed. Here in Cincinnati, Hard Rock Casino's first year of betting brought in $25 million, generating more than $400,000 in taxes for the state. And that will be put to good use, as some of it going towards combating one notable issue that some gamblers face.
It's no secret that the Buckeye State has loyal sports fans, and crowds went wild this year for sports betting in Ohio.
It definitely adds an additional element of excitement to, any live sporting event.
More excitement and more cash for Ohio, the state raking in millions in tax revenue, 98% of which will go to Ohio schools, and the rest will go towards problem gambling programs.
The fact that we're able to help like interscholastic sports, after-school programs, and then obviously, help with addiction. I think it's a great partnership.
The benefits of sports betting have been undeniable for Ohio, but it does come at a cost.
We know even before sports betting was legalized that about 10% of Ohioans have experienced some gambling-related harm.
Now there's concern that sports betting will add to the problem, but the issue is being addressed. Advocates teamed up with the Ohio Casino Control Commission when writing the sports betting legislation to make sure safeguards were put in place to curb the risk of addiction.
At the kiosks, you can only wager a certain amount of money, up to $1,000. Anything over $1,000, you have to come to the window and present your information. Then we record all that information. We have our, responsible gaming programs. We can give people information, get them assistance. They can sign up for self-bans, those sorts of things.
From implementing self-imposed spending limits to training casino employees to spot people who may be struggling and offer options for help, advocates say Ohio has one of the more comprehensive support systems in place for combating gambling addiction.
We just want to make sure that help is available. And part of that working to ensure help is available is engaging with the casinos, racinos, and other gaming operators to really make those connections and be that first line of support for individuals that might be experiencing problems.
Ohio is now one of the top states for sports betting, beating out several other states for revenue earned in its first year. Daisy Kershaw, WLWT News 5.
All right, Daisy.